This is MVP bringing you another Final Fantasy VII Remake video. For this video, I'm going to be talking about the best weapons in the game for each character in almost any situation. So, in Final Fantasy VII Remake, each character that you control, which is Cloud, Tifa, Aerith, and Barret, they all have 6 weapons unique to them. And before I get into the best weapons for each character, I do recommend getting the abilities, the unique abilities that each weapon has. Like for example, Cloud's Buster Sword. I recommend maxing out Focus Thrust, Triple Slash on Iron Blade, Disorder on Nail Bat, and etc. and etc. Not just for the trophy or the achievement, but because each ability is going to be useful in certain boss fights and certain enemy battles. But once you maximize all these abilities and get a feel for them, the main thing you want to look at are the weapon abilities that they give off through upgrading your weapons. Now, let's take a look at Cloud, for example. Now, weapons in this game, they do have SP, which is kind of like ability points, and they each have their own tree full of unique abilities. Now, I'm going to be talking about why his Twin Stinger is the best weapon for Cloud. Now, it has an attack stat of 73, magic attack stat of 73, and this may be a turn off to some people. Like, they may like the Buster Sword because of its more balanced stats, the fact that it gives defense stats, and the fact that it has more attack and magic attack stats. And the Hard Edge, couldn't find it there. The Hard Edge does look like a much better weapon. It will do more physical damage, but in my opinion, not as much. It does have a amazing 137. Like, this is the maximum you can get for this weapon, but I'm going to show you why the Twin Stinger is better. So here's why. It doesn't offer more direct damage, but it's more balanced. It gives you more MP, and these two abilities, which I think are game changing and will help you defeat the hardest bosses in the game. So here's what I like about it. I'm trying to find the subcore which has it. It has healing spells, MP cost reduction 20%, and Reprieve. So in hard mode, if you haven't got there yet, in hard mode, you can't restore MP with items or at rest spots. So having healing spells or any kind of MP cost reduction is going to be key. And now for Reprieve, this lets you, if an attack is normally going to kill you, it's going to leave you at 1 HP. So having this ability is key to surviving some of the hardest boss fights and just hard mode in general. So this is why the Twin Stinger is best for Cloud. And I'm going to go into Tifa's best weapon. So Purple Pain does have a really good attack stat, 82. And you may think Metal Knuckles is better, but Purple Pain also has Reprieve, which lets her survive any kind of, fatal hits, which in my opinion makes it the best weapon for Tifa as well. And it does offer her a lot of good stats like critical hit rate, 10% boost. So this is why I think it's best for her as well, because this weapon has it. And I'm going to go with Aerith's ultimate weapon. I almost said Aerith, sorry there. So with Guard Stick, she has an insane magic attack stat regardless of which weapon you want to pick. But this is why I think her Guard Stick, even though it's her first weapon in the game, I think it's the best. When guarding, she has physical damage and magic damage 10% when guarding, which helps her out a lot since she's kind of fragile. Her defense stats aren't very high. She has MP regeneration 10% boost, healing spells cost reduction minus 20%, and she also has Reprieve as well. So it will help her survive those insane attacks by certain bosses. I don't want to spoil them, but if you're going through hard mode, that ability is key. And last but not least, we're going to go for the man with a machine gun for his arm. His best weapon, in my opinion, is going to be a light machine gun. Don't pay attention too much to the stats, in my opinion, unless you want to make like a montage of you getting insane crits and big DPS. So for Barret, I'm going to find the subcore that has Reprieve. So right here on his subcore 5, he has healing spells, MP cost reduction 20%, and Reprieve. Now these two abilities are insane. Like if a weapon has this, use it on hard mode because it'll help you so much with conserving MP. And with this, when you destroy the crates or boxes, you'll restore MP, and it's a game changer, especially in very tough battles and boss fights. The enemies hit way harder on hard mode, which is understandable because it's hard. So these weapons, in my opinion, are the weapons you should equip on your characters. Like all the weapons kind of have the same materia slots when you max them out, but they are all different when you upgrade them. Like all their subcores have different abilities and stats. So I'm just taking a look at Gatling gun. Like it doesn't have Reprieve or, you know, minus 20% on healing spells. So if you really want to do well, if you want to get through hard mode, you can get it done with their weapons, but it's going to be much harder. So in my opinion, these are the best weapons for these characters. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And I also platinum the Final Fantasy VII Remake, and I also completed the play log, which you can find under System, Play Log, as you see here. I got all the battle intel reports, side quests done, chapters cleared on hard difficulty, pretty much everything you could do in the game. I do have a few more materia that I need to master, which is going to take a little bit more, but I completed the game essentially and platinumed it like about almost a week ago. So these are my tips on how you're going to get through hard mode with these weapons, and these are the best weapons in the game for these reasons. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll make more videos soon. You have a great one. Stay safe.